vulnerable we truly are.
So she knows.
I will save the miracle.
Oh, there she is. You know, this scene is such a game changer because it reveals something huge. Abuela knows. She's not in denial. She's not oblivious. She has known this whole time that the cracks are real, and yet she treated Mirabel like she was being dramatic, like she was imagining things, like she was, seeking attention. And to be honest, that adds a whole new layer of betrayal to this dynamic. But here's the key. It's not that Abuela needs to be the keeper of the miracle or the one with all the answers. What she does need is to know everything before anyone else and fix it before it becomes a problem. And in doing so, she unknowingly nullifies everything the family stands for. If this family is supposed to be about unity, trust, and shared strength as they claim, then why is she keeping this crisis to herself? Where's the unity? If they're truly stronger together, then why is she handling it alone? See, this is exactly how well-intentioned leaders become tyrants. Not because they crave power necessarily, okay? But because they fear losing control. She's so used to holding that burden alone that she cannot conceive of a world where she lets go. Even though letting go is the only way to actually save her family. And that's how control turns into destruction. It doesn't happen overnight. It starts with a well-meaning protector, someone who takes on a little more responsibility, then a little more, until suddenly they're making all of the decisions. And before they even realize it, they've become the very thing they were trying to protect people from. Abuela prays for clarity. She asks the miracle to open her eyes, but the truth is already right in front of her. She just can't see it because seeing it means releasing her grip, and that terrifies her more than losing the miracle itself. Actually, I think that might mean the same thing in her mind. She wants the miracle to open her eyes, and this is exactly what Mirabel was singing earlier, remember? The answers are right in front of her, but she's too entrenched in the system she built to see that. That's where we hit one of the biggest psychological roadblocks for older generations in legacy systems. The refusal to let go and to acknowledge that things have a birth, a life, a death, and a rebirth. Change is terrifying when your entire identity is built on preserving the old way. Even when Abuela wants to fix things, she cannot conceive of a solution that requires her to release control. But that's exactly what she needs to do, okay? The miracle isn't just cracking, it's outgrowing its old form.
Dolores says you're totally freaking out. Any chance you maybe know something about last night with the magic? You do!
Okay, this breakfast scene is so telling because it exposes exactly how transactional this family dynamic has become. They sit together, they share a meal, okay, so on the surface, it looks like connection, right? No. Because what are they actually talking about? Not themselves, not their feelings, not their lives. It's all about how they can serve. There's no, how are you feeling today? No, how's your personal life? No, what do you love? It's all what you can do. How can you be useful for other people? But the real problem here is that no one even questions it. They've been doing this for so long that they don't even realize what's missing. This is where the emotional starvation in the Madrigal family becomes obvious to me. They have love, but they don't have intimacy. They function together, but they don't truly see each other.
I'm the strong one. I'm not nervous. I'm as tough as the crust of the earth is.
If you say so, okay.
But under the surface, I feel berserk as a tightrope walker in a three-ring circus.
Whoa, this is huge because this is the first real conversation in the entire movie. I don't know if you've noticed. Up until now, everything has been about function, about what needs to get done. But this is the first time someone actually asks, are you okay? And the fact that it takes 35 minutes to get here? Yeah, that tells us everything about how this family operates. And then we get the song Under the Surface, and Luisa drops the truth bomb. I'm pretty sure I'm worthless if I can't be of service. Like, preach, girlfriend. There it is, the thesis statement of the entire Madrigal family. Because Luisa isn't just talking about herself here. No, she's voicing the underlying fear of every single member of this family. Their worth isn't based on who they are, it's based on how much they can contribute. And what if they stop being useful? Well, they stop being valuable. And this is where the cracks start showing, not just in the house, but in the emotional foundation of the family, because this is the first time we see a Madrigal admit weakness. And notice how hard it is for her to even say it. She literally sings it in a metaphor because she's been conditioned to never actually speak her fears out loud. But no one said anything about singing them. Am I right? And that's the real problem, guys. No one in this family feels safe enough to say, hey, by by the way, I'm struggling. Can I receive some help? Because in a system where your entire identity is wrapped in being strong and being helpful, being perfect, admitting you're struggling feels like admitting you don't belong anymore. And that's terrifying. No one wants to do that. However, let's explore her sister a bit more. Luisa is the living embodiment of how the system warps love into obligation. She's not just strong, she's expected to be. And the worst part is that she's never allowed to stop. Her entire identity is built around holding everything together, the town, the family, the legacy. And because of that, she's trapped in an endless race to preserve, protect, and provide. Mirabel, I don't know if you saw, but like behind you and around you, this room is about to kill you. Or, sorry. Oh, yeah, that was you, wasn't it? Leave, what are you doing? That couldn't be me, you see. Now, you might ask, why can't Casita help in Bruno's room/tower?